Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Vlad Mackevic from thelectureroom.co.uk and firstyearcounts.com. This videocast is yet another one in the series of our videocasts on academic writing. So today we're talking about the free essay topic. What to do if you have a dissertation to write or perhaps a research report and you are not given a topic by your supervisor or by your lecturer, but you have to choose the topic by yourself. And a free essay or dissertation topic can be a blessing or a curse. Because yes, on the one hand, finally, you have no restrictions whatsoever. You can write about whatever you want. On the other hand, it's not that easy to figure out what you actually want to write about. So let me help you. For a start, it is important to choose a topic that is narrow, that is small and focused. Otherwise, it's very easy to lose track and to write a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff, which means to write about nothing. For example, imagine I'm a lecturer and a student comes to me with this kind of proposition for a dissertation or for an advanced, like final year essay with a free choice of topic. So a student comes and says, you know what, I want to write about the Asian tigers. I want to write about the rise of the economic power in the Far East. And I look at that student and say, okay, fantastic. What do you want to write about? There are 4 Asian tigers: Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and South Korea. There are so many things you can write about each of these countries. I can think of 20 books immediately. You can't write a 3,000 word essay or a 5 or 10,000 word dissertation about everything you know or about South Asian economics. That's just not realistic. It's not feasible. So, what do you want to write about? You want to write about one of these countries? Do you want to write about the reasons for their emergence? Do you want to write about the consequences of their emergence? For example, the impact on the international relations in the region, or the consequences of their economic development for the global economy or for the regional economy or for the politics or for societies in those countries. There are so many things you can analyze, and depending on what's your subject you're studying, you will analyze different things. So naturally, it's important to narrow it down. For example, if you are talking about, if your dissertation question or your assignment question is, what were the reasons for the emergence of South Korea in the second half of the 20th century, immediately you are narrowing yourself down. You're talking about the reasons and not the consequences, about South Korea and not any other country, and about the 1950s or the second half of the 20th century and not any other time frame. I would even limit it more. I would say focus on one company, for example Samsung, and its impact. And you can focus on a particular decade or 2 decades, let's say the 50s and the 60s, because 50 years of the 20th century is quite a lot. And you have to choose immediately. When you have 20 years, 10 years, you cannot write about every day of those 10 years. You have to pick certain points and analyze them. But it's much more problematic if you don't know what you're writing about. So you narrow your topic down in order to understand what you really want to find out. When you narrow your topic down, you don't need to read any irrelevant literature. You only need to go to the library and find what you really want to read, what you want to find out, what is relevant to your topic. Another piece of advice I would give to you is write about something you love. It's not easy to choose a dissertation topic or an essay topic. It's not easy. And it's even more difficult if you really don't like the subject. If you choose something that is fashionable, that is in the news, that may be relevant to something that is going on at the moment, then you might end up writing just a passable essay if you don't like it. Because it's very important to like what you're studying. It's very important to be interested. If you like what you're studying, you'll be more interested to research about it, more interested to read about it, to find out more. And it will not it will not seem to you as hard labor up the hill and against the wind. It will be so much easier, naturally. And finally, I think you need to write about something you know. naturally, when you choose your dissertation for your BA or for your master's, you have some knowledge. You have acquired some knowledge beforehand. Your lecturers have spoken on a variety of topics, and one of those topics, you started being interested in one of those topics. And naturally, you started acquiring some knowledge on the topic. You started gathering some data, reading some journals, reading some books, maybe just browsing the internet to find out more information. And this way you acquire knowledge. It's very hard to write about something you know nothing of, unless you're really great and you really love it. Then of course you can learn, I don't know, everything you want about the subject in 3 weeks. But normally your interest is building gradually. So of course so is your knowledge. So when you write about something you know and something you like, of course it's so much easier to pick your subject. So to sum up, when you're writing an essay or a dissertation with a free topic, you need to think about 3 things. First of all, your topic must be narrow. Focus on a specific time frame, focus on a specific context. You don't focus on more than 2 or 3 points. Even 3 points is quite a lot. It's already a long dissertation if you want to analyze all of them in great detail. But pick an object of your study that is narrow, that is very specific. Pick the context of your study, the theoretical context, and the physical context, the time frame, and naturally you need to pick a method of your study. So how are you going to approach your topic? Is it going to be by analyzing data you collected from people, or analyzing something from the public domain, or just by reading texts and doing library-based research? There are so many methods and so many approaches. It's up to you to pick it. I can't teach you that because I don't know what your subject is. But in my other videos, I will teach you what research methods exist and what you can do to analyze your data to approach your assignment in a way that you want. Secondly, you need to pick a topic that you like, that you're interested in, because of course it will be so much easier for you to do it if you have a genuine interest in it. And finally, write about something you already know. You will have gathered some knowledge during the course of your academic studies, so just write about it. Pick something you like, something you think it will be easy to write about, and just do it. Well, good luck with your assignments. Enjoy reading, enjoy writing. This was Vlad Mackevic from thelectureroom.co.uk and firstyearaccounts.com. This course was presented to you in association with thelectureroom.co.uk and firstyearaccounts.com. Please feel free to check out our websites. Also, feel free to like our Facebook pages, facebook.com/thelectureroom1 for the lecture room and facebook.com/first.year.counts for firstyearaccounts.com. This course is based on my book, From Confusion to Conclusion: How to Write a First-Class Essay. The book is available on Amazon in the paperback format and as a Kindle ebook. If you don't have a Kindle reader, Amazon has many free applications and you can read the book on your PC, Mac, smartphone or tablet. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me at first.year.counts@gmail.com. Thanks a lot for listening, and if you like the video, feel free to talk about it, share it on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and if you decide to purchase my book and like it, please write me a review on Amazon as well. Thanks a lot, good luck, and see you in the next video.